Alright, what's up YouTube? This video, no more talking about the family. This video is supposed to be my E3 prediction, okay? First off, yes, we're getting E3 this year. I know last year, no E3, which is kind of weird, okay? I know E3 is a big event. A lot of people go, and a lot of people, it's like a whole week. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit longer than a weekend. When it comes to E3, I don't care about Nintendo. I'm sorry. I have the Wii, I have 3DSs, I have the Switch. Okay, I'm not anti-Nintendo, but when it comes to their events, their conferences, their E3 announcements, I just get a blanket and a pillow, bro. It's like listening to ocean sounds. Okay, it's boring. Xbox and PlayStation. Okay, on PC, I'm about PC too. But other than that, so glad we're getting E3. Um, I thought they were going to show gameplay for God of War Ragnarok, but since it's gotten pushed back and delayed, I feel like there's no purpose in showing us a trailer or showing us gameplay. Okay? Because if you guys aren't close to being done, then don't show us anything. Okay? Don't be like Cyberpunk. Don't give us a 40-minute gameplay trailer, which was basically the whole freaking game. A 40-minute gameplay trailer 2 years before it's released, and then it's garbage. Okay, it's buggy as hell. The story was crap. I mean, you got plenty of side missions to do. You got plenty of business to be up in there, but it's not really what you call. You can customize your character, but guess what? That little hoopty condo that you got, that's the only one you're gonna keep. Okay, there's no customization to your place. You can't buy any properties. Can't buy any businesses. The only thing that you can buy are cars and guns and augmentations. That's it. Okay. I forget how. I forget the time gap when they showed us the God of War trailer, and then when it came out, I forget. Pretty sure it wasn't a year. Pretty sure it was like 6 months, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Fill it in the comments. But I just feel like there's no purpose in showing us gameplay. If you guys are delaying the game because it's not finished, then don't show us any gameplay. Okay, unless you're showing us like a 2 minute, 3 minute clip, like you did. Oh, was it a 2 or 3 minute clip? No, it was a little bit more. The God of War, when they showed us God of War. That's just showing us a little 5 minute scripted, nothing to do with what you call it, just the engine and all that stuff. Gameplay in the game, then don't show us anything, okay? And don't waste our time with a stupid teaser trailer, okay? There's plenty of those that are fan made that are probably better. So that's on Sony's side, okay? Please, no more gameplay of Ratchet and Clank. For the love of God, no more. You've shown enough, okay? You show us any more, if you show us 5 more minutes of new gameplay, that's the whole game. We might as well not buy it. We might as well just watch it. Just someone do a collab and merge all the gameplays together, and that's the game. Okay? Stop showing us Ratchet and Clank. Okay? We got the date. We got the release date. You got plenty of gameplay on YouTube. We're good, my guy. We're good. Okay? Finally showed us gameplay on Horizon Zero Dawn after, 5 hours of just nothing but environmental day and night cycle. Dude, I grabbed a blanket and a pillow because I was like, "Is this the gameplay?" We're just seeing the what you call it. What's this? The environment engine or something like that. We're going from day to night cycle, and they're showing us like water. They're showing us trees. They're showing us snow. I'm like, okay, And then I just wait the next day. And the next day they're like, hey, there's real gameplay. And I'm like, okay, finally. Sorry, I'm trying to sneeze over here. So we already got gameplay on Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, if they want to show us more gameplay, then show us more gameplay. But show us, like you freaking showed us in that crazy long time lapse, show us the different environments, the different weather, get into details, okay? Because that's what you were showing us in the thing. Okay, you were showing us the day and night cycle, the different weather, the different environments, okay? Show us something new. I mean, the gameplay did have something new. You know, they had that grapple thing. I don't remember much of the thing. That's the only thing that stood out to me was that the grapple, the magnet, that whatever. Okay, and I guess the underwater that's new. That's definitely new. I played the game. I don't remember ever being underwater. Okay, I remember the little lakes in here and all that stuff, but never underwater. So that's cool. I'm definitely going to play Horizon Zero Dawn because that's a PlayStation exclusive. It's open world. It's very graphically demanding. It's a great way to show off the hardware. So I'm definitely going to be playing it. Please, for the love of God, give us a trailer for Spider-Man 2. Okay? Spider-Man 1, freaking awesome. Miles Morales, it wasn't even a full game, but it still was pretty damn good. Okay? First off, it's Miles Morales. Okay? Huge fan base for just that Spider-Man alone. Okay? The abilities, on point. The gadgets, familiar. Everything was fluid and beautiful. I played the game twice. I played it on with the ray tracing on stuff, and then I played the 60 FPS. It was perfect. It was beautiful, and they give you the same map size from Spider-Man 1, they give you Miles Morales. And I freaking love that. I was like, dude, if they shrink that thing down just for Miles Morales because it's not a full game, I said, I'm going to snap. But no, they gave us the full location, just like in Spider-Man 1. Boom. And it made sense for the story because, remember, Peter Parker was going away. So Miles Morales was that Spider-Man for the time being. Okay, it wasn't just his neighborhood, his area, even though that's where the story was, but he was still the Spider-Man in New York, you know what I'm saying? So please show us some Spider-Man 2, man. Show us, dude, if you show me 20 seconds of a Venom teaser in that thing, I'm set, okay? I'm going to take my card right now, okay? Pre-ordering it. I don't even have to see gameplay. Just give me a date. So, Spider-Man or PlayStation, God of War, maybe PlayStation. Give us more gameplay of Horizon Zero Dawn. Do not show any more gameplay for Ratchet and Clank. I'm all Ratchet and Clanked out, okay? There's enough gameplay on YouTube. We get it. No more Sack. I doubt it. I doubt they're gonna do another Sackboy. They already gave us a Sackboy when PS5 came out. I doubt they're gonna be like, you know what? Let's give him another Sackboy. Doubt it. Highly doubt it. This is longballing it, but I highly doubt that we'll be seeing anything this year regarding a PSP or PS Vita. Highly doubt it. I mean, I may eat my words, but highly doubt it. There has been no teaser, there has been no tweet, there has been nothing from Sony talking about any portability. Okay? That's why they have the remote play. So that doesn't mean that they're never gonna do it again, but I'm pretty sure that's why they've been updating the remote play app so much. And remote play app is on everything. It's on iOS, it's on Windows. So that's their portability. Okay? That's their portability. And the only downside with that is that you play the games that are digitally on your console, and none of the disc ones, unless you put the disc in there before you left. So, you're limited to what your digital library is. Okay, with Game Pass for the Xbox, shoot, you got hundreds of freaking games. I don't even touch my disc anymore because I'm sitting here going through each and every individual game on Game Pass. Okay, whether it's Game Pass on PC, Game Pass on the console, Game Pass on my phone, you name it. And that's why I haven't been That's why I usually when I stream or make a video, it's a new game every freaking time. I'm trying to freaking dibble and dabble on everything, especially since Microsoft gives you points and you use those points to get gift cards. So I'm definitely trying to rack up my achievements and stuff. So I've been trying to get as much points as I can. I already got like $10 in gift cards, so I'm jamming it over here, and it's only been a month that I've been on here. What else could they bring to PlayStation? I mean, I'm seeing a lot of IPs and stuff. Returnal, I'm not playing that. I'm sorry. I'll probably play it when it's $10 or when it's free on PlayStation Plus. I'm just not playing Returnal. It's not a game that I'm into. Okay, I would rather play Demon Slayer first before I play. Well, not Demon Slayer. What the heck is that game called? That other game that came out when the PS5 came out. I would play that than Returnal, because that's basically what Returnal is. Returnal is like freaking Dark Souls, but with guns and futuristic plasma things. I've seen so many different bugs and so many, and then like something happens and then your save is gone or it doesn't save. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? I already have a potty mouth when I'm freaking getting jammed on Call of Duty or Battlefield, okay? I don't need a single player game getting me all freaking heated and having a stroke over here because I put in like 20 hours and then my saved is gone. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, they're not going to do no Astro, another one. They're not going to do no Sackboy, another one. We're still early in the PS5 life cycle. But what other thing on PS5? Okay, forget about PS5 right now. We already got those. Xbox. What I'm expecting from Xbox, I'm expecting gameplay on State of Decay 3. Okay, you gave us a trailer. I want to see some gameplay. Okay, y'all did some mad teasing on the trailer. First off, you showed Homegirl in the snow, just her by herself in the fire, and then she had a crossbow, and then I think it was a zombie wolf. It was a wolf pack of wolf zombies, and just cut to black. I'm like, okay, that was major teasing, and then just put State of Decay 3, like major teasing. So I need to see some gameplay on that. Okay, State of Decay 1 was pretty dope. Played by yourself, but it was dope. I think it was co-op on PC, but not on Xbox. Then you gave State of Decay 2, which had some co-op and some multiplayer in there. Started off a little rough. It was a little rough, a little boring. And then some updates came out, and it was pretty good. But at that time, all my friends were like, nope, not going back. So I was pretty much the only one still playing it. So State of Decay 3, you got to come on strong, man. You got to have a lot of replayability. Definitely the bugs you had in co-op in part 2, y'all got to patch that day 1 in part 3. Definitely has to be improved. What else? I don't know. I mean, I don't think you guys should make the maps bigger. I think part 2, the maps were pretty good in size, but in part 3, just give it some more depth. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some bigger, because in State of Decay 1, there was some, and when you got into the city and all that stuff, there were buildings. Like, there were like 5-6 stories, and you would either take the fire escape or you would go inside where it was dark and where there were freaking zombies and you couldn't make noise. And there was buildings with levels on them. Okay, you get to the roof. You get I want to see some more depth. I want to see some more detail. Okay, when it's just me or it's me and one of my friends and we're raiding a town, why did my PC turn off? Are you serious? Yo, this only happens with Streamlabs. I mean, not Streamlabs, XSplit. Ugh, I hate my setup. I totally do. I'm sorry. Ugh. I want to see some details. I want to see some depth in State of Decay 3. Me and my boy are risking our life going into some town, and we see a police station, and we're about to raid that thing. I want to make that trip worth it. Okay, I want to be able to go into the police station and go up to like the second floor, or go into the basement. Go into the basement and find a freaking weapon stash. Okay, and then put some, I don't know, not puzzles per se, but put some challenge in there. You know what I'm saying? But like, oh, we can't get into the weapons locker at the police station because it has a passcode or a key card. We gotta find the key card. And then don't make it easy like, oh, the key card's on the first floor. No, be like, oh, the key card is with the captain. And where's the captain at? Oh, the captain got bit. Captain's a zombie. We gotta go find the captain somewhere in town. And then you find homeboy just with the freaking whole riot gear and all that stuff. And you gotta freaking you gotta take his ass out and get that key card. Or maybe not take his ass out. Maybe his key card is hanging right there and be like, yo, snipe the key card off. I'll distract him, you grab the key card, and we dip. You know? I want to see some details. I want to see some depth into State of Decay 3. Don't just give us a Don't just put snow on a map and be like, yeah, that's State of Decay 3, baby. No. No. I want to see a difference, okay? Y'all bought, what's it called? I forget what the developers are called, but Xbox bought them. You own them now. Okay? I want to see some detail. I want to see some depth in State of Decay 3. Okay? You hit and miss with part 2. I mean, there's still some good stuff in part 2, but, you know, you guys didn't bring the thunder. Okay? Go all out in part 3. Okay? You can still, I'm not asking for graphics. I'm not asking for 4K 60, even though you should, because if you keep the same art style, there's no compromise there. If you're keeping the same art style, I want to see 4K 60, bro. 120 if you can. We're on next gen, no excuses. But I'm not asking for crazy resolution. I'm not asking for photogenic details in people. Keep the art style. Put more detail into the gameplay. Okay? I can literally play a game that looks like SpongeBob SquarePants 2D. As long as there's depth and detail into the gameplay, I'm alright with it. That's where Cyberpunk failed. Cyberpunk was way too busy on the look of the game, and they completely forgot their mission, which was to make a game with depth, with detail, with a whole lot of customization. You making your own, not just character, but story. Okay? They completely forgot what the purpose of Cyberpunk was. So bring that in State of Decay 3. Okay? I want to see State of Decay 3 gameplay with some details in the game and exploration. Okay? And make it so spawns back. Okay? I hate cleaning out a whole town and there's nothing left to do. And you gotta pick a whole, you gotta pick a whole nother town to go to. Like, no, bro. If I clean the whole town out, then I better have some, some resources and knowledge to repopulate that stuff. If I take out all the food in the town that I'm in, I better have a freaking garden at the end of this. Okay? If I take out all the electrical parts and all that stuff, I better have a freaking little workshop or something like that. Okay? Because if not, then there's no purpose in what the game is doing. Halo Infinite, you already know. Gotta see gameplay for that. You guys went from Halo Infinite being launched with the Xbox Series X to pushing it back because of the heat that you guys got, the backlash that people gave you when they saw Craig, the brute, and the level of non-detail and whatever. And to me, like I said, I will pick gameplay over resolution always. Always. I always go back to old games that I play, and you're like, why are you playing it? It looks like poop. I don't care. It has detail and depth. I went back to San Andreas because it has detail and depth. Okay? You can go to the gym and get swole, or you can go to freaking Clucking Bell and get fat. Okay? You work on all your attributes. You can increase, your bike handling, your car handling, all that. There's details in the game, my guy. There's details in the game. Doesn't matter how the graphics look. There's details in the gameplay. And that's the only thing that bothered me, that Halo Infinite got delayed. So the biggest exclusive that Xbox has got delayed. It was supposed to be with the next gen console, and it got delayed because you boo-boo babies were like, oh, look at Craig's face. Yo, these graphics are poop, bruh. It's supposed to be next gen. Okay? Graphics and next gen have nothing to do with each other. They were not only promising you guys 120 FPS for multiplayer, but the story was 4K 60. 4K 60, bro. Last I checked, a lot of PlayStation games aren't 4K 60. Not true 4K 60. So it got pushed back. So I've only been guessing that they've been doing a lot of polishing. They've had a lot of time to polish. Okay, you can only polish something for so long. They've had plenty of time to polish. They've had plenty of time for content. So I want to see something. Okay? Don't show us the same gameplay and the same mission that you showed us before next gen was released or launched. I want to see a new mission. I want to see some new gameplay. And I want to see what you guys changed, what you did, what you brought. Okay? That's what the people want to see. Now, the people that were anti-Craig, they want to see better graphics. Me, I was okay with the graphics as long as the gameplay was crisp. As long as you brought something new to the table. As long as it felt like Master Chief, but it also felt like a new damn game. And I wanted to see some multiplayer. And some split-screen co-op. Which is what, how Halo started, was couch co-op. So yeah, I want to see that at E3. And Xbox, I want to see a lot of those titles that you freaking showed on your little conference. How you showed us like 20, 21, 23 titles available day one on Game Pass. I want to see those titles, bro. So far, you haven't even given us half of those titles that you showed. Okay? I want to see those. All the studios that you bought Xbox, I want to see something. Now, this would be far-fetched, but if we could get some... if we can get another another trailer. Can we get a real trailer? If we can get a real trailer for Elder Scrolls and for Starfield, right? Starfield, right? I'm saying it right? Starfield. And at least a release year? I'm pushing it if I get a release month. If we can get the year that it's coming out and a trailer, I'm good, Bethesda. Just give us just give us Just give us a trailer and a year or a season. Give us a season. Give us, spring, summer, holiday, whatever. You don't gotta give us a release date. Just give us a release season and a trailer for both Elder Scrolls and Starfield, and I'm good. You know, I'm good. And like I said, take your time. Okay, you can show us a trailer, you can show us some gameplay, but take your time with Elder Scrolls and Starfield. Definitely Elder Scrolls. Starfield is a new IP. So, if you F it up, you're just another Cyberpunk. Don't F up Elder Scrolls. Please don't. Okay? I'm not a huge fan of Elder Scrolls Online. So you can F that up all you want. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, whatever. Do not F up Elder Scrolls. Don't rush it. Okay? Don't cut content out to get to a release date. Push that thing to 2030. I don't care. Don't F it up. Now that is a game that I'm expecting beautiful, beautiful graphics and resolution for. Because, you know, everyone has played Skyrim. Everyone has streamed Skyrim. Everyone has modded. If you have a PC, and the console mods really aren't that crazy. If you have a PC, you've modded Skyrim. People modded Skyrim and modded Fallout to make it look as good as it possibly could. And some of the stuff really amazes me. But this is next gen that we're on. We're talking about PS5, Series X, and whatever freaking the best, beefiest graphics card right now on PC that you still can't buy because everyone freaking bought it out and they're trying to resell it. All that. Okay? I want to cry when I log in to Elder Scrolls 6 and I see those graphics and I see the environment and I see the NPCs. I want to cry when I look at it. Okay? Whether it's 4K 60, 120, 4K 30. Oh my god, man, boy, get out of my face. PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, those I can understand for 4K 30. We're in next gen. Stop playing with me. It's 4K 60 and up. 4K 60 and up. I don't care what game it is. I don't care if it's Call of Duty. I don't care if it's Battlefield. I don't care if it's Among Us. 4K 60 and up. Because if that's the case, what the hell was the point? This ain't next gen then. That's PS4 Pro and that's Xbox One XX. Okay? So stop playing with me with the 4K 30. And I feel like the 4K 30 is for the games that are cross-gen. Okay? The games that come out on current gen and old gen. Okay? And I know we're still within that first year of the current gen now, the new gen. So you're still going to get those titles that come out for new and for the old consoles. But come on. If it compromises a huge aspect of the game and you have to cut content or cut fidelities that were specifically for next gen, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And I feel like it's because of the damn scammers and bot people that bought thousands of next-gen consoles that are literally sitting in storage units because no one's paying $1,000 for these things. That they ruined it. They ruined next-gen. Okay? They ruined it. So now everyone is making compromises and making new games but for old hardware because people don't have the new hardware and people can't get the new hardware. And then PlayStation, it's not just PlayStation's fault either, it's Xbox's, because they're both sold out consoles. Okay? They're both sold out consoles, and they both reached out further than they should with the specs and the hardware and all that stuff, because now you can't get a hold of it. Oh my god. My PC is falling asleep. My PC is falling asleep while running a video. So this is ridiculous. This is the struggle that I go through. This is man, it's testing my patience so much. Maybe a Sea of Thieves too. I don't know. I feel like Sea of Thieves. First off, it's one of the titles that got a next gen boost. It has that cartoonish art style that's pretty dope. I think I like it. But it's pretty good looking. I mean, have you seen Sea of Thieves? Have you seen just you sailing in the ocean alone? Not even with the storm and the rainstorm and the thunder and all that stuff, the lightning striking and stuff, which it does strike. Just the boat crashing in the water and crashing into the waves and riding the wind. Have you seen how it looks? Like whether it's on Series X or the One X, have you seen it? It's freaking breathtaking, man. It's beautiful. Even though it's a cartoonish looking game, those details in the game are incredible. Like, I know Sea of Thieves, when it first came out, I kind of got bored with it, but then after a couple months when I got back into it and actually found a pretty fun crew that I ended up befriending, I really appreciated it. I couldn't appreciate it in the beginning, but I definitely appreciated it now. So whether they're doing a part 2, which I feel like they don't need to do a part 2, because it's not really a story per se. It's just an open world with random people, random real people, not just NPCs, random real people, and then a whole, just you creating your pirate, not only physically but your reputation. So they really don't need a part 2. If they want, just do a massive update. Just do a big update like Destiny's been doing. Just a whole bunch of I mean, they already have like a battle pass system or something. I think they do. So just keep adding like raids and new pirates, new pirate bosses and all that stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing. Me personally, I think the next update should be a bigger ship. A big ship. I'm talking about cannons on top of cannons. I'm talking about at least 3 rows high of cannons, and then having, oh my god, having a 10-man raid. I would love that so much. Because I think the max is 4 or 5. I forget what it is. I haven't been on the game for so long. But if we can get at least 6 or 8 people on a bigger ship, God, I would love that. I love that so much. After watching and finishing Black Sails, because I was going through a whole Viking stage where I was watching all the Viking shows, but then I was like, shoot, what else can I watch? And I was like, you know what, let me give Black Sails a try. I think Black Sails is what got me back into Sea of Thieves. After watching Black Sails, that just pushed my expectations for games like Sea of Thieves so much higher. So they really don't need to do part 2. They just need to do a massive update. If they can increase the number of crew members and give us a bigger ship, I forget what the bigger ships are called, but if they can give us a bigger ship, because you already got the small one for solo playing, then you have the still kind of small, but it's meant for 2 people, and I think the big one, I think is 3 or 4. Now that I think about it, I think it's 3 or 4, and compared to the other ships, that one's a lot much bigger, so I feel like they should have given us like 4 or 5 people. But if they can give us a bigger ship, that would be freaking awesome. So I don't know about what you call it. No Sea of Thieves 2, just a bigger update, okay? And I really want to see some new IPs from all the studios that they bought out. Okay, definitely want to see some big IPs. Probably because it's Xbox. You know, Xbox is pro consumer and pro backward compatibility. So if we can get a lot more of the 360 and the original Xbox games on Game Pass, like a little bit more, that would be great. Brute Force, what the heck, man? Am I the only person that had an Xbox that played Brute Force? That was an exclusive to Xbox? Okay, I know Brute Force literally doesn't compete with Halo, but they can bring it back. They don't even need a big team, to be honest. All you need is a small little team from your huge freaking Microsoft developer squad. A small little team dedicated, not even to don't remaster Brute Force. Remake it, bro. Let's remake Brute Force, my guy. Like, dang, it's been so long. I can't even play it on any of my Xboxes because I don't have the original Xbox no more. All I have is 360s, and I have Xbox One and Xbox Series X. So I literally just have the box and the disc, which is in good condition, by the way. I was surprised when I found it. I was like, holy crap, looks brand new. Shows you how good I treat my stuff. But and mind you, my original Halo 2 is just a disc flying around. There's no box. I was like, where the hell's the box at? But Brute Force, dude, what the heck, man? That's my goals, my expectation from E3. Okay, from Xbox. Okay, yeah, definitely give us the new IPs, especially Fable. Come on, man. We were supposed to get Fable, a new Fable Legends or something on Xbox One. Never got it. It got dropped. It got canceled. Then the latest conference from Xbox, y'all gave us a Fable teaser. So definitely give us something this E3 about Fable. Especially since I literally took like the last couple of weeks playing Fable 1, 2, and 3 because they're on Game Pass. Okay? And just taking in all the positives and all the things that I miss about Fable, and how it got better. Like part 1 was pretty decent, but then part 2 they improved on a lot of things that part 1 really didn't come through with, and then part 3 they improved a lot more from part 2. But there's also things about part 2 that I liked better than part 3, but it's still it was going up. Okay, so if we can bring Fable back, I expect Fable from E3 because they teased it. They teased it in the last conference. So, come on, man. You teased us. Let's get something. Fable, Halo Infinite, State of Decay 3. Like I said, this is just a dream. But if y'all can bring a new Brute Force and a new, not to say there's nothing wrong with the old one, but a new Fusion Frenzy! Why not? Can you imagine how it would look today on the next gen console? I mean, not Xbox, but people, whoever, I don't know who the names are. People brought back Tetris. Me and my sister love Tetris, but they brought back Tetris. Okay. And oh my god, it looks beautiful. Colors, it's crazy. And it still plays and feels like Tetris. Okay. I played Fusion Frenzy on the Series X. Looks beautiful, runs well. But if y'all could bring a new Fusion Frenzy, like I said, it would not take a huge team at all. Just take a small little developer team for Fusion Frenzy, because Fusion Frenzy is not a big game when it comes to size. It's not big at all. Okay, like even if they were to like have a 4K 60 or 4K, I feel like it could run 4K 120 because, like I said, it's not a huge game. It's not a game with big ass maps and all that stuff. It's just a competitive game with little arenas of challenges. Okay, it's basically, for real, if you want to be honest, it's basically the first battle royale game. Okay, but not with 100 people. Okay, it's a handful of people and it's battle royale. Okay, only the strong survive. So So if they could bring a new Fusion Frenzy and a new Brute Force, I mean, I would take Fusion Frenzy over Brute Force, hands down. They would really have to blow my mind with a refreshed Brute Force. But Fusion Frenzy, running at 4K 120, looking beautiful. Every single character that we know, plus 3 or 4 new characters, but every single character that we remember in high definition. Just imagine it, okay? Samson, Zack, Naomi. Don't remember the other people. But just, and then have the original voice actors, man. I love Samson. I only played with Samson, okay? No one else could play Samson but me. I called it. When it came to the house, I was like, I'm playing Samson. I'm Samson. When you beat me, you can play Samson. But no, you play Zack. You play the little boy. Man, I love Samson. Get it together. Yeah, he talked the most shit. Oh, if they could bring him back, just all the characters in high definition. Like I said, plus 3 or 4 more new characters. Hands down. Okay? You bring that, and I'm not playing What's that on my chest? You bring that 4K 120 on the Xbox Series X. I'm not playing Fortnite. I'm not playing Apex. I'm not playing none of that crap. I'm playing that. I'm like, yo, you want some smoke? See me in Fusion Frenzy 2, my guy. See me in Fusion Frenzy 2. 2 Fusion, 2 Frenzy. Come see me, bro. So that's it. That's it for my for my prediction. My expectations from PlayStation and Xbox. Like I said, I don't F with Nintendo. Okay? Their conferences and their E3 events, they put me to sleep, okay? If I don't got ocean sounds, I'll put Nintendo on so I can go to sleep. But yeah, that's all for now. I've been talking for 42 minutes and my computer has literally went to sleep 2 times. That's how boring I am. But that's my expectations. Let me know what your expectations are for the E3. All right, like I said, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for ringing that bell. You know what I'm saying? All right, and thank you for supporting me, all right? Because I'm literally nobody. And I'm literally just 159 subscribers when last month or like 2 months ago, I literally had nothing. I had like 4 or 5. To be honest, 0 to me. But, I really appreciate you guys. And like I said, I want to do this for a living. I want to get paid for this. Just from making videos and just talking my mind. You know what I'm saying? Talking about games. I really wanted to, be a professional streamer, but I can't do that, bro. They be doing work. 8 hours, a full shift, and just sitting on your ass streaming. And then they take potty breaks, and then people wait. People wait for them while they're in the potty and still watch and still donate. I can't do that. I just make videos of gameplay or videos of me just talking and sharing my mind, and then get the views stacking up in the comments and the likes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But thank you. Appreciate you guys. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.